In today's economy, no matter where you go, it always seems like big companies and corporations are always trying to get a little bit more for giving a little bit less. And the food industry is no different. Today we're going to be looking at GFuel by Gamma Labs, who claims to offer 40 scoops of their energy formula at under $1 per serving, which is a great value when you compare it to those canned energy drinks in stores, and without all the added sugar that comes with them as well. But today I wanted to see if there really are 40 servings in a tub of GFuel. So to get started, I'll begin by opening a brand new tub of their newest flavor and then fishing out the scoop that's buried in the powder. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this top half since its only purpose is to help you add powder to a water bottle and it isn't actually meant for measuring out a scoop. I'll also dig up the moisture absorption pack and set that aside for now. Okay, so to begin now, I stirred up the powder to make sure it wasn't packed down too tightly inside of the tub from being shipped, and then I leveled each scoop for consistency's sake, as you can see here. So with that all out of the way, now we can watch and see how many scoops are gonna come out of the tub. You can go ahead and vote in the top right corner of the video if you want to try to guess what it might be before we do reach the end. Also keep in mind that these results are going to differ from tub to tub, but regardless, I still wanted to see how many scoops I could pull out of one that I chose at random. I also went ahead and scooped all the powder back into the tub at the end, just to make sure that the scoops were consistent and I didn't mess anything up, and just to see if anything changed. But we're closing in on those 40 scoops now, so let's see if we make it. And yeah, we did, with plenty left to spare apparently. After completely finishing off the tub and performing what looks like illicit activity, I came out with 50 scoops in the end. So wow, talk about generous, but I had to scoop all the powder back into the tub in order to double check and see if my results were still the same. I made sure not to stir the powder beforehand this time, but I did tap the scoops so that the powder would kind of settle and pack more densely into the scoop without me actually physically packing it in. And by the end of it, there was still 50 scoops, so I'm pretty impressed to be honest. These are not the results that I was expecting, but I am happy to know that I got more than what I bargained for. So that will conclude this GFuel experiment. If you haven't seen my last two, I looked at how much powder remains undissolved after mixing GFuel with water, and whether or not mixing it with hot water even makes a difference. Well, there were a couple of commenters that pointed out the fact that I wasn't using the plastic whisk during those trials, so I will be revisiting that topic again in the next video, where I compare mixing GFuel with the whisk and without it. So I'll see you then, but until then, take care everyone.